We are prisoners of now. Our perspective of the universe is limited by a linear, narrow, biological corridor. We see time as a river flowing in one direction. We see space as a container defined by three simple dimensions. We believe that what we see is the total of reality. But this is an illusion, a biological safeguard designed to keep our minds from shattering under the weight of the infinite. In the high reaches of cosmic horror, there is an entity that exists outside this prison. It does not experience time, it is time. It does not occupy space, it is the gate through which space is measured. They call it the Yog-Sothoth, the all-in-one and the one-in-all. Tonight, we are treading into the dimensional darkness. We are looking past the flesh and the bone into the void that holds our universe together. This is the story of the key and the gate. This is the shadow of the entity that sees every moment of your life before you have even lived it. Prepare yourself, because once you understand the nature of the gate, you realize that you were never truly inside. Welcome to the portal, where myths, nightmares, and mysteries are just one step away. My name is Epoch, and I will be your guide. To preserve the light, we must first face the dark. How do you describe a being that exists in every point of space and time simultaneously? Witnesses in the lore, those few who have survived a partial manifestation, do not describe a creature of meat and blood. They describe a mass, a boiling, iridescent collection of glowing orbs or bubbles. These spheres are constantly shifting, merging, and dividing. They are not eyes, yet they see everything. They are not mouths, yet they speak with a vibration that can liquefy stone. Yog-Sothoth is the grandfather of the great old ones. He is the progenitor, the source of the malignancy that produced Cthulhu and the other entities of the abyss. But where Cthulhu is physical, Yog-Sothoth is fundamental. He is the lattice. Imagine our universe as a single sheet of paper. We are two-dimensional drawings on that sheet. We cannot see what is above us or below us. Yog-Sothoth is the volume that surrounds the paper. He is the ink, the hand that holds the pen, and the table upon which the paper rests. He is coterminous with all time and space. To him, the birth of the sun and the death of the last star are occurring in the same instant. He is the archive of every thought, every scream, and every heartbeat that has ever occurred in the history of the cosmos. The most famous description of this entity is found in the forbidden texts. Yog-Sothoth knows the gate. Yog-Sothoth is the gate. Yog-Sothoth is the key and guardian of the gate. But what is the gate? It is the interface between our reality and the outside. Our world is a safe zone, a bubble of physics that protects us from the raw, nuclear chaos of the trans-dimensional void. Yog-Sothoth is the barrier and the doorway. He is the threshold. In the story The Dunwich Horror, we see the terrifying result of a dimensional slippage. A human woman, through dark rituals, is impregnated by the essence of Yog-Sothoth. The result was the Whaitali twins. One looked human, but was wrong in his growth, his intelligence, and his amoral detachment. The other, his brother, was invisible. It was a massive, pulsating, non-Euclidean horror that grew to the size of a barn. This was not a monster. It was a fragment of the outside attempting to occupy a space that was too small for it. It was the key attempting to unlock the gate from the inside. It shows us that when the all-in-one touches our reality, the result is always a mutilation of biology and physics. If you have watched this far, remember to subscribe, like, and comment what would you like to see next. Throughout history, there have been those who sought the knowledge of Yog-Sothoth. Sorcerers, scientists, and those obsessed with the forbidden archive. They believe that if they can communicate with the key, they can master time, they can see the future, they can rewrite the past. And Yog-Sothoth, in his indifferent vastness, often grants these requests, but the transaction is a trap. To see as Yog-Sothoth sees, your brain must be unlocked. The linear filter of your mind must be removed. Imagine seeing every second of your life all at once, every pain, every loss, every moment of your eventual death. Imagine seeing the history of the earth and the heat death of the universe as a single, static image. The human mind is not a vessel designed for the infinite. It is a circuit designed for the present. When you interface with the all-in-one, the circuit blazes and then fails. This is the source of the hollowness in those who study the dimensional darkness. They don't just go mad. They become temporal fragments. They lose their now. They become ghosts, caught in the lattice, screaming across centuries, unable to find the door they walked through. The most unsettling detail of Yog-Sothoth is his proximity. He is not far away in the stars. He is not sunken in the ocean. He is here. He is the space between the atoms of your body. He is the silence in the vacuum of a room. He is the nothingness between two heartbeats. In the story, Through the Gates of the Silver Key, we see the ultimate revelation that every individual, every being in the universe is merely a facet of Yog-Sothoth. We are like the reflections in a million different mirrors. We think we are individuals. We think we have will, but we are actually just projections of the all-in-one, cast into a three-dimensional prison for a microsecond of cosmic time. This is the ultimate coldness, to realize that your soul, your ego, and your history are just a whisper in a mind that encompasses the infinite. Yog-Sothoth does not love us. He does not hate us. He simply contains us. We are the cells in a body that doesn't know we are there. We tread in the darkness of this lore because it strips away the mask of our importance. It reminds us that knowledge is not a weapon, it is a leash, and the more we pull on it, the closer we get to the guardian who never, ever sleeps. The gate is always there. You don't need a book. You don't need a ritual. You only need to look in a way that you were never meant to look. But be careful. The all-in-one is a perfect mirror. If you stare into the dimensional void long enough, you will realize that the void is staring back with your own eyes. Thank you for treading in the shadows with me today. If you found this journey into the lattice important, subscribe and join our community. Good night, and try to stay in the now.
Let us now step back into the portal and go to our segment of time and space. If you would like to see a longer video about what we went through today, or if you would like to see another specific video, leave it in the comments. Feel free to check any of our previous voyages on screen. My name was Epoch, and I will see you again on one side or the other. Farewell.